Okay, I think I have started. Yeah, okay, I think I've started. Assalamu alaikum, hello, and today we're going to be building an alternative to cargo test. It's not going to be a full-on implementation. It's just going to be like a proof of concept. Like we can do it. I was reading the Rust book, and I came across this phrase. Um, yeah, I don't remember. Let me think. Uh, Rust book. Yeah. Um, um, yeah. This paragraph. And I thought, um, how is this our output that is generated being captured? I understand everything else, like you're making multiple threads and you're running the code, but I didn't understand this aspect of it, which was that how are you capturing the output generated during test runs? Because, for instance, consider uh, the fact that you have a few print statements in your test, and obviously the print statements will be writing to the std out handle of the process that is running, and I got confused, like how are they capturing it? And then I went into the Rust source code and I found this. I didn't read it fully. I just found this guy and like output capture thing, because they were saying like output capture here, and I just searched a lot and found this. So we have something iOS set output capture, which essentially is um, which informed me of the fact that the println, which led me to discover that the println macro in Rust does not, directly print to stood out. There is an option where you can like write to a vec u8. Okay, it's not here. It's in io.rs, I think. I can't explain everything fully because I don't want to right now. I'll just start building and we'll see like what what's what. Yeah. I really hope I stay consistent for the streaming aspect this time, because while I'm not consistent in streaming, uh, I have been finishing the projects, my projects, like with the slow API thing. I managed to get to this point. Like I have a fully working dependency injection system. I have fast API style route handling. You have an app.get and you can return this stuff, and it's built on top of Starlet. And here is the DI with lots of possible, you have recursive dependency handling, you have generators and other stuff being handled here, like you have context managers being handled as dependencies here, and there's a lot of other stuff as well. And yeah, so yeah, I think recursive dependencies is in this one. Yeah, you can see like a function is here annotated with generic di. In the framework, of course, this would be called like in a hit in the get thing, app.get thing, the generic di would be called with the function. So this would be invisible in the web framework version, like in the slow API thing. This thing would be invisible, but if you want to use dependency injection outside of that for a normal function, you have to put a decorator, and you have to put depends. It depends on foo bar, and foo bar depends on bar and bar 2, and everything works essentially for async generator dependencies, context managers, async context managers, coroutines. You have a normal route handler which is synchronous, and you have a dependency that is asynchronous and its dependency synchronous and so on. Like there all those combinations of things have been handled, and I finished the project even though I didn't stream it. So the problem is like streaming, it um, makes me anxious and I want to work while being relaxed. So yeah. So did I clone it? Um, um, uh, this will okay. I this will run for tests. Uh, mm, just a second. Um, um, Starting from the root of the path. We will look. Okay. Look for uh, 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 um, yeah. Okay. I'm also doing something else in parallel. Uh, 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 mm, okay. Uh, 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 Mm, uh, this is why I don't stream. I don't know what to talk about. Acha, a rust tree. Yeah, yeah, this one. I want to know what the name of this guy is in kids.io. Ah, no. Uh, ah, yes. Oh, yeah, found it. Why didn't I find it with my first search? Oh, sorry. I should have, you know, uh, you guys can make fun of me, but I don't know how to like make a crate within this thing. We, turn a folder into a crate, a normal folder into a crate. MV get not temp. Okay, this is weird. Uh, okay, minus hidden. It's right there. Okay, cannot get a file when that file already is. Okay. CD temp. Uh, let's just uh, no, I don't want to do this thing. I hate Windows. Okay, thank you. That's what I wanted. Cat.get ignore. Yeah, okay. I can handle that. Uh, MB Okay. Okay. MV temp. Okay. 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 Uh, uh, um, we're gonna add the latest version. Okay, so we have a 0.24 version. I hope it works. What was the old? Okay, it was 0.23. Okay. Uh, let's just get this guy and get it running. Ah, yeah. We're making a parser which is mutable because we're going to set the language and we're going to pass a mutable reference to self because a field of parser object is going to get updated with this guy. Yeah, with a reference to this guy. This is weird. Let's just maybe it's like what? Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh, uh, okay, so you have a self and it gets converted into T. Okay. So basically, if you have like a struct and you have something like here something something and you have impl uh, stood convert into I32 for Harry uh, fn into yeah, you have something like this, and is gonna consume the Harry and is gonna be returning the I32, and that's basically what's happening. And you have something here. Okay, I hope you know Rust, otherwise you'll be having a terrible time in this stream. Okay, so the language thing is a type which can be converted into a compatible type for the set language argument which is being inferred, and yeah, and it's in returning either an option or a result, this set language which is being handled using expect by panicking. Okay, and then you have a yeah, you have a mutable tree so that we can modify the tree. I don't know where we need that, maybe for this. So it's taking up immutable reference, so we don't need mutability for this guy. Dot kind start position and position. I don't expect these guys to have a mutable reference, so let's just do one thing. Okay, let's just we're gonna keep waiting. At least it's better than Node. Can we all agree on that? It's better than Node. It's probably faster than npm packages being installed. But anyways, and also Python. Like Python's making a virtual environment in Python is slower than this. Let me show you. Uh, uh, let's uh, hmm? What do you mean? Okay. Let's just see how much time it takes. And we are already done with the Gates thing. You see, it takes a lot of time just to make a virtual environment. And here we downloaded like a bajillion packages in that time. Uh, yeah, we're back. Wow, what's that? I need a charger. That's what I needed to see. The compiler agrees with me. Uh, um, and let's just run it before recompiling. Shit. Oh. So let's see what the code is doing. Okay, so we have like a bunch of assert statements. That's why. Okay. 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 Uh, okay. Why do I have such bad coloring for him? Let's just open this guy in WSL. Oh shit. Uh, oh. Even Python's virtual environment was running faster than this. I need good internet. We don't need this guy. This is the incremental passing thing that I was talking about. Like if you have parse tree, you can edit parts of it, and the rest of the tree can remain the same. This is useful in cases of uh, like syntax highlighting and stuff, where code is changing, and you need some sort of logical structure of your code to be maintained. So you have a parse tree, and you highlight with your syntax with respect to that, or you can have like I think LSPs need this thing. I You can also have like AI tools which can like in my internship we were working on a extension where uh, at the top of each function we wanted like some small buttons to appear, and I thought they had like regexes, but a better way would be to use something like tree sitter to identify all the positions of uh, named blocks, let's say, like both classes and functions and methods, and you can like add buttons on top of that. Anyways, these are bad commits. you shouldn't do this in the real world. You see, this is better. I have better colors here. What's this? Uh, let's just keep focus. Uh, I need to find. Uh, uh, hmm, I think this would be a better. Because this is a static stir, it should print. Okay, here we go again. Oh, sorry. We have changed, the from Windows to WSL. That's why we are reinstalling this stuff. It is a static stir. Like, let me show you. Best website. uh, why isn't it showing fully? Yeah, yeah, we know it's a type. Like it has a static lifetime. Anyways, I can't argue with Rust sometimes. It's a quirky language, and that's why I hate it and love it at the same time. Okay. Oh, yeah. Uh, I think it's there. Yeah. You have FN. You have visibility modifiers. I think it's pub, etc. Yeah, it's pub. I know I'm a genius. And then you have an optional sequence of uh, self super create blah 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 blah. I don't care. But anyways, we were at like 400 something line. Yeah. Uh, then you have the function name, and then you have a choice blah 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 blah, and then you have type parameters and blah 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 blah. Okay. This is the first time I'm using preset in this way. Before I've used it in a different way, and that's why we're having problems. Okay, is named, then where is the name? Name. Why don't I have a name? I have named children, but I don't have name. This is my name. Oh, we're not gonna give you our name, obviously. Uh, as refuge 8, I think string implements that. Uh, child by field name. Let's try child by. Uh, um, okay. Let's just take a look at the examples. Uh, oh my god. These people are like me. Okay, this is the three-seater code. Uh, I don't know what's happening right now. What am I looking at? Okay, so you have can have queries, function definitions, how to use this. language source from a string containing we have examples. We don't. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. Uh, what you have to do is we have to make q equals to let's just keep this guy here. We can open. Yeah, new. And Stump. You have a query, you have a node. Acha. And the Elysis text provider. God. And it takes a node and returns an OR, where OR is an iterator. Uh, with an FMUT. Oh, this is painful. I get why Soding hates Rust so much. Or maybe it's a skill issues. No, it's not skill issues. This is painful. Let's just let the errors guide me. Okay. Okay, so we need a language. We need a reference to a language. Okay. Let's see whether this can be converted losing into. Let's see. Oh, it can be converted. Okay. We have some unused imports and we can. Okay. Okay. QC equals to. Uh, yeah, I'm just new. Okay. Uh, ah, ah, okay. Oh, 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 oh. We need to move the node. And then we need a text provider. We need a text provider. अच्छा. Uh, okay. Um, okay. Uh, I need a text provider, whatever that is. Can TreeSetter provide some guidance? You need a so we made a new query that we did. Source length, error offset, error type, yeah, blah 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 blah. There isn't any issue till now. If there is error in the query or offset, you make a cursor. We did make a cursor. Query cursor exec. We take the query cursor, we take the query, and we take a note. Did we do that? Uh, we did. We have the query, we have the note. Then what is this? Then this text provider thing is specific to Rust, and it is something which is uh, an upgrade over text self note self double colon iterator. Item is a reference to a byte buffer. Very weird. Very, very weird. I can't understand this guy. Let's go to resetter Rust or Rust resetter. Yeah, maybe have some guidance here. We don't need editing. We don't need pause with stuff. Do we have something like query? Query. Yeah. Okay, so this is the point of binding. match. This is the text provider being used. It is being used to make a query matches object. Oh, okay. Used FFI to TS query cursor exec, and then you make this query matches object with this text provider. I hate it. Um, self self.text provider, and then the result dot satisfied text predicates. Okay, so you have a text provider here. It's getting hard for me to guess what text provider is doing. Text provider dot text equal node. So you're getting the text of the node. Uh, let's just make one. Let's just make one until I can find a suitable text provider. So the main goal of text provider is uh, I forgot everything. uh, Satisfied text predicate, impl node text, and then what you're doing with these nodes. I ain't gonna read so much code. I'm I'm just gonna do this tomorrow and do the easy part on stream because yeah.